Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Simone here. So today I'm here to film another one of my favourite videos that you all know, and that is my September favourites. I really like talking about my favourites because I have a lot of them. So September has been quite a fun month. I've watched a lot of things and so I really wanted to talk about them with you. So I'm going to start with my favourite book of the month, very briefly, because as I said in my other videos, favourites, I will talk about it in my wrap up. So you'll see more about it there, but my favourite book of the month was This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay, The Secret Diaries of a Junior Doctor. I didn't think I was going to like this as much as I did, and it was absolutely incredible. It's basically by a man who was no longer a doctor, but he was a junior doctor. I'm not sure how long before this was written, or before this was published, should I say. When he wrote this, he is essentially in diary form of things that happened to him throughout being a junior doctor and different cases and things like that. And it really talks about how much pressure doctors are under and the things that they have to do. And I knew obviously that the NHS is kind of puts a lot of pressure on people because they have to really work very hard. I didn't really understand quite how much, and this was one of those books where there were some moments in this where I literally laughed out loud. It was so funny, but there were other moments where I was really, really sad. So I think this is really well done, and I think Adam Kay's a comedian anyway, so he has that kind of element to the book, but it's really, really good, and I would 100% recommend that you check it out. Next up, I'd like to talk about my 3 favourite songs of the month. Now, these kind of vary quite differently, so this could be interesting, but the first one I want to talk about is a song called Wait by Maroon 5. Now, I have previously put a Maroon 5 song into my favourites. I think, was it Sugar? Was it maybe last month or the month before? But I have really still been loving Maroon 5, and Wait has been one of the songs that I've listened to quite a bit this month. It's just a really catchy song. I really like the video, even though it's really, really weird. But yeah, I just think it's really fun, and definitely one that I think people could like. I don't think you have, if you don't really like Maroon 5's music, I still think you'd quite like this song because it's a little bit different to their other stuff. So yeah, I really like this one. Next up, strangely enough, I have another Justin Bieber song, and I don't really like Justin Bieber that much. But some of his songs are quite catchy and I do tend to kind of like. So this one that I'm going to talk about today is Beauty and a Beat, and it's with Nicki Minaj, who I've also mentioned in my favourites before, so you can sense a theme. Yeah, I really like this song. Again, it's the kind of rhythm to the song. It's very catchy, and it's one of those songs that I think that I will get stuck in my head like multiple times a day. Really, really like this one. The third one is a song that I listened to quite a long time ago, but it's one of those ones that's sort of come back to me recently, and I rediscovered it on YouTube, and really, really I'm loving it. And that is Acapella by Khalees, and it's not a song that I've listened to a lot, and I think people think of Khalees and they think of the Milkshake song. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. But Acapella is a really beautiful song, and I like the music in the background, and I also think I never realised what the meaning behind the song was. I thought it was a really sweet song, and then I was reading the comments of the YouTube video with the song on, and people were saying that it was about how she didn't feel like she could express herself properly until she had her little baby boy, and then it kind of went from there, and I was like, oh, that makes total sense, like I could understand exactly. So yeah, I really think it meant something a bit more then when I heard that. So yeah, I really like that song, and yeah, if you haven't listened to anything else by Khalees other than the Milkshake song, do go and check that one out. So the next category I want to talk about is BookTubers, and you all know I love BookTube and I watch a lot of it, and there's 3 particular BookTubers that have really stuck out to me this month. The first one is probably my most watched YouTuber slash BookTuber like ever. Like I always watch this, like as soon as the videos come out I'm watching them, and I love the weekly vlogs and I love all the other videos, and that is Abigail Haley. Now if you haven't checked out her channel, you 100% have to, because she's absolutely wonderful. Like I said, she does a weekly vlog and I love it. It's one of my favourite. I like watching reading vlogs anyway, but her weekly vlogs just completely consume me, and I love watching them. Honestly, I watch them every single week when they come out. And she also does other things. There's so many books that she reads. She's really into historical fiction at the moment, and if you've just watched my October TBR, you know that this month, or in October, I'll be choosing to read historical fiction as my sort of chosen genre. So yeah, I've really just connected with her channel very much, and I'm really enjoying her videos. So 100% go over there and subscribe to her channel, because I feel like more people need to talk about her. Then we have a booktuber that I have talked about many times on this channel, but I don't think I've ever mentioned her as one of my favourite booktubers, and I have been watching her channel a lot this month, as the same as every month, and that is Becky from Beck's Books, which again, as I said, I have mentioned a lot on this channel, but she's just continually my favourite. Again, she does reading vlogs that I've been watching recently and I've been really enjoying them. She's sort of taken a slightly different turn with her channel more recently. She's taken a more casual approach and I actually really enjoy that. Yeah, I've been really liking watching her videos and I just think she's one of those people that just really calms me. I don't feel stressed when I watch her videos. I just feel very chilled out. So yeah, definitely another one to look at. And then the third and final one is a relatively recent booktube channel that I have started watching, and that is April Sarah. Now April Sarah is a channel, now to be honest, I don't watch some of her videos because she does a lot of live streams of her colouring, colouring pages and things, but I do watch the ones where she talks over the top of it, like rather than live streams, just because for me that's personally not something that I'm overly interested in, but pretty much I watch all of her other videos. And she does a lot of book reviews, which I really enjoy. I like watching them, I don't like filming them, but I think she does a really great job and she really introduces me to a lot of books that I've not heard of before, so I really like that. And yeah, I just really like her channel in general, and she just seems like a very positive person, so it's definitely an influence I could do with in my life. Then I have 3 YouTube videos that I've really enjoyed this month. Normally I do YouTube videos because I don't watch films, but I have actually watched some films this month because my boyfriend's here and we like to watch films together, so I will be including films in my favourites in future, but I'm not going to get rid of the YouTube videos because, like I said, it's what I love to watch. So 3 that I want to talk about this month are, the first one is a video that actually inspired me to make my video from last Monday, which was literally, would have been a week ago from now, which was the series I need to finish. I really liked filming that, and it was really good for me to sort of take stock of some of the series that I haven't read and really need to kind of finish. I watched the video book series I want to finish by Thoughts on Tomes, and that's Sam, and she's one of my favourite booktubers as well. And I really enjoyed this video because it really just made me go, I actually really need to film a video like that myself. So she was a direct sort of inspiration for that one, and yeah, I really liked that video, and she really talks about a lot of interesting series and kind of the reasons why she wants to continue them. So yeah, I would definitely check that one out. Then the other 2 videos I want to talk about are not booktube related. The first one is by Gabriella. I think she used to be Velvet Ghost, but she's now Gabriella, which I love her channel a lot, and the video that she recently posted that I really enjoyed was a Primark haul, and she just has this amazing ability to find incredible things in Primark. Like, I watch a lot of Primark hauls from different people and I often see the same things being picked out, and yet she always seems to find other things that nobody else has talked about. And it's kind of getting into fall now, so a lot of the stuff she picked was like cozy jumpers, and I just was very inspired watching her video, and yeah, I really enjoyed just generally the aesthetic that she had as well, and she's just one of those people that I like to watch a lot. So yeah, that video was definitely great for me. And then the final one was by the new Zoe Sugg channel, which I believe was the More Zoella channel. It's basically her vlog channel, but she's just changed it to her actual name. And the video I'm talking about, I have watched a lot of her vlogs recently, but she did a autumn haul, what's it called, autumn haul like hair makeover or something video. I can't remember the name, like exactly what the title was, but basically she just, do you know what, she just has one of those like vlogs where I just want to be there and experience what she's experiencing, because some of the things that she was doing, like even just sitting at home and like watching a film, just was so cozy, and I really feel like she's getting me into the kind of autumn season, which I'm really enjoying. So yes, definitely just watch all of Zoe's vlogs really, but that one in particular was one of the ones that sort of really inspired me to get fall, well, autumn isn't it, but yeah, to get autumn inspired. Up next we have my favourite film of the month. Now, like I said, I've watched a lot more films more recently because we've started watching films in the evenings. I'm actually talking about one that I did not watch with my boyfriend, which is ironic seeing as that's why I'm starting this, because I actually watched a couple of films myself this month. But the one I want to talk about is actually, it's part of a franchise, and really I'd mean the whole franchise, but the one I watched this month was Scary Movie 2, and Scary Movie is kind of ridiculous, but I still kind of love it. And it's, you know, it's one of those things. I just really enjoy watching them. I think they're like so silly, they're actually funny. If you don't know what Scary Movie is, it's basically a spoof, I guess you'd say, of like any scary movie. So like a lot of them they take like scenes or they take storylines from scary movies and they make them into like a comedy type one. Yeah, I just really enjoy it, and it's not scary, so it's not like, I know the name is Scary Movie, but the whole point is it's not scary, it's just funny, which is always the best thing, and it always makes me laugh. So yeah, Scary Movie 2 was my I watched Scary Movie 2 and 3 this month, but 2 was definitely my favourite one of the two. That's not confusing at all. So then we have my 3 favourite YouTubers of the month, which are not BookTube. And the first one is Sunbeam's Jess, and I have watched her channel a lot. I used to watch her other channel, which was Extra Sunbeam's Jess, which was the vlog channel that she did, and I always watched her Vlogtober and Vlogmas that she did every single year, and I was a big fan. And I think now she's kind of amalgamated the 2 channels and she just does them all on one. Now, one of the reasons I do love her channel is she started doing some book content, which I absolutely love when like mainstream YouTubers do BookTube videos. But basically she studied English at university, and I watched her videos all the way through her sort of 4-year, I think it was 4 years she did at Edinburgh University, and then now recently she's just completed her master's, so I was watching her doing her dissertation and that. And when I'm filming this, I think she's just said she just finished her dissertation 2 weeks ago, so you know, very interesting to me. And she does do book videos, things that she's bought books and what she's, you know, she talks about those, but she also does lookbooks. She has some amazing style, clothes I would never personally wear, but it looks incredible on her, and I just think her videos are really interesting, and it's, like I said, it's something completely different to what I would do and what I would wear, but I just still really find it fascinating. So yeah, she's definitely one of my favourites. The second one that I've really been loving is Rochelle Marie, and she is a mummy vlogger. As you know, I do love mummy vloggers, and this was hers was a channel that I found because I think she did a baby name video, which, as you all know, I love. But because since then I've actually been subscribed to her, and I've been watching her sort of weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs. And she's pregnant again, so she's got a little boy and a little girl, and I believe she's pregnant again, and she's, you know, going through the pregnancy stages, and I just love watching mummy vloggers, you all know. So yeah, she's definitely been one of my favourite this month. And then the third and final one is one who is yet again at a different stage of life. So we've had so far somebody who's just finished university and masters, somebody who's pregnant and has children, and now we're on to one who's just about to start university. She is at the one channel I'm talking about is Eve Bennett, and she is off to Oxford in like a couple of weeks, I believe, for her first year of university. And I've been really loving watching her videos talking about her university experience and getting into university and her kind of prepping for that, because I worked out yesterday that I started university 8 years ago. So I mean, it's been a long time, and it's quite nice to think about like other people going through the same things, because sort of I know how they feel in that way, and it's nice to just watch different types of people and people that are in different situations and different kind of stages of life than me. So yeah, and I've loved her videos. I think she's very intelligent, very smart, and I just really like watching them. She's just one of those people that's very sort of eloquently spoken, and yeah, I really like her videos. And then the final thing I want to talk about is my favourite TV show of the month, and I'm calling this my favourite TV show of the month because it's the thing I enjoyed most watching, but I've only watched a couple of episodes of it, and I think it's a 6-part series, and I'm on series 1, not of 2 I think there are now. And that is a series called Unforgotten, which basically follows 2 police officers, their partners, and a body is discovered under a concrete floor in a building that's being demolished, and they find the body, but they don't know how old the body is. Anyway, they have to find out, and then eventually they find out, and they have to then find out who it is, why they were killed, if they were killed, and then who did it if that was the case. And I'm just really enjoying it so far. Like I said, the main character in it plays Ruth in Spooks, and I find it really weird because she speaks completely differently in this, and I always find that really strange. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Can't wait to continue on the series, and I'm sure I'll do that this month. But yeah, it's definitely my favourite of the month. So there we have it, guys. That is my favourites of September. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite film of the month was, because like I said, I've just started watching films again, and so I'd love some recommendations. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and come back and check out my videos Monday and Friday at 5 PM when I upload, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!